till the ocean has a hidden internet that lets whales chat across entire continents. Picture this. Right now, a blue whale swimming off the coast of New York could be having a conversation with another blue whale near Portugal, over 3,000 miles away. No, this isn't science fiction. The ocean contains a natural communication superhighway that's been operating for millions of years, and we only discovered it by accident during World War II. Meet the SOFAR channel, which stands for Sound Fixing and Ranging. Think of it as the ocean's version of the internet, except instead of fiber optic cables carrying data, it's a hidden layer of water that carries whale songs across entire ocean basins. Here's where it gets incredible. About 1,000 meters below the surface, there's a sweet spot where temperature and pressure create the perfect conditions for sound to travel extraordinary distances. At this depth, the water is cold enough and the pressure is just right to create what scientists call a sound speed minimum. This means acoustic waves get trapped in this layer, like light gets trapped in a fiber optic cable. When a whale sends out a call from this magical depth, the sound waves don't just scatter in all directions like they would near the surface. Instead, they get channeled along this underwater highway, bouncing between the boundaries of the SOFAR layer and traveling thousands upon thousands of miles with barely any energy loss. The discovery happened completely by chance. During World War II, the U.S. Navy was trying to figure out how to rescue downed pilots in the vast Pacific Ocean. They developed a system where pilots would drop a small bomb into the water, and listening stations would triangulate the explosion's location. But scientists were shocked when they detected these underwater explosions from over 3,000 miles away. That's when they realized the ocean had this incredible acoustic property. What they'd stumbled upon was whale technology that had been perfected over millions of years. Blue whales, the largest animals ever to live on Earth, produce calls that can reach up to 188 decibels. That's louder than a jet engine. But here's the genius part. They're not just making noise randomly. They're strategically positioning themselves in the SOFAR channel to maximize their communication range. A single blue whale call traveling through this underwater internet can potentially reach every other blue whale in an entire ocean basin. Imagine being able to send a message that could be heard by every person across multiple continents simultaneously. That's essentially what whales have been doing since long before humans even existed. The physics behind this is mind-blowing. In the SOFAR channel, sound waves naturally bend back toward the center of the layer whenever they try to escape. Temperature and pressure work together to create this acoustic prison that actually helps sound travel farther. Warmer water above makes sound travel faster and bend downward. Higher pressure below also increases sound speed, bending waves upward. The result is a natural waveguide that can carry whale conversations across entire oceans. Scientists now use this same phenomenon to study our planet's climate. By measuring how fast sound travels through different parts of the SOFAR channel, researchers can detect tiny changes in ocean temperature. Since sound speed changes with temperature, the ocean's acoustic properties literally tell us the story of global warming. It's like the Earth is constantly talking to us through sound. But here's where the story takes a concerning turn. For millions of years, whales have had exclusive access to this acoustic superhighway. Their calls could travel uninterrupted across vast distances, allowing them to find mates, navigate, and maintain social connections across ocean basins that are larger than entire continents. Then humans showed up with cargo ships, military sonar, seismic surveys for oil exploration, and construction noise. All of this racket is flooding the SOFAR channel with artificial noise. Imagine trying to have a phone conversation while someone operates a jackhammer next to your ear. That's what we've done to whale communication networks. Whales are now forced to shout over our noise pollution. They're changing their calling patterns, their migration routes, and their behavior in ways we're only beginning to understand. We've essentially hacked into their ancient internet and filled it with spam. The ocean's acoustic superhighway represents one of nature's most elegant communication systems, refined over millions of years of evolution. But in just a few decades, we've fundamentally altered how it works. So here's the question that should keep us all thinking. If whales figured out how to use the ocean as a global communication network millions of years before we invented the internet, what else might they know that we're only beginning to discover?